I've been talking to myself for several minutes. I did like a whole intro and everything. Oops. Yeah, there was an unabrupt start. I got everything set up in time. And then I just like, you know, switched my scenes and started talking. And then I didn't actually click start stream on YouTube. So no stream today. Sorry, chat. I didn't click the stream button. Then we don't get a stream. We do get a stream. I assume we just follow. Yeah, we just follow from this because we're still doing things today.
Is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I was debating doing Damsel today because I heard it got an update, and now I'm curious. I didn't like Hi. Yeah, that's Alex. He's just in my chat at all times. Well, we don't know why either. Yep. Into the cabin we go. Why though? I don't think I have subscribed to you, and you're my friend. You'll find the princess within. Get a subscription. Get subscribed at. We are getting damsel. One damsel. That's all you get.
A warning.
Yeah, I cheat.
She will lie.
Eventually, I'm gonna have this memorized.
And she will do everything
in her power to stop you from something recently. I'm not quite sure what it was, but there was a path with a building at the end of it, and that kept like looping over and over again.
We're not gonna go through.
And it looked so much like Slay the Princess because they were walking through the forest. That's one.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Just one. Just one damsel run. Probably. Unless there's more damsel run.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls
for damsel,
are
I need to forego the
of
pristine
dust.
blade.
The only furniture of note
once per
is a
stream.
plain wooden table.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
I'll have it perfectly
the
memorized.
Blade is your implement.
And I won't even need to play Slay the Princess when I'm done with it. I'll simply just recite the entire game. Yep, we're foregoing the blade. Because I'm pretty sure the point
door to the basement creaks open,
why is murder innocent princess? Because she's whatever you think she is, and so if you decide that you're gonna slay her,
the air feels heavy and
then she's going to become dangerous.
A hint of rot filtering from the
just 100% mental speedrun.
Voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Yeah, it's a fun game.
It's the kind of voice
deeply
you only have to
enjoyable,
hear once to
and also
it for the rest of your life.
The princess is really pretty, which I think is a valid reason to play a game.
It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I'm gonna rescue the princess because that's what I was told to do. I'm here to save the princess.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
It's
really?
fine.
You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
She's so sad.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
She's so sad.
You walk
Look
down
at
the
her!
stairs and lock eyes
Look
with
at her!
the princess.
Oh, what did I do?
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused.
The narrator's just trying to get people to not look at the woman and go, "Yep, that's a pretty woman." It's not working.
Hi.
They
I can't
absolutely.
believe you're here. I've been
her face does look
waiting for something
updated.
like
I have
this to happen
screenshots of her, and I'm
forever.
pretty sure her face is different.
I hope you brought something to do with these
That's
chains.
a new sprite. Can sense it.
If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
The end, like in Minecraft.
You're only making this more
She's
difficult.
more tall. Unsurprising. Well, sometimes you want to draw her, and then you don't have the exact frames you want to draw, and so you just kind of yoink.
Thank you.
You know?
You're making a huge mistake.
Nuh-uh. No, I'm not.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the
I'm
chains binding the
voluntarily
princess to the
playing
wall
stream again.
and give them a
How
tug.
about that?
They're large,
I'm very,
far
very
too
smart,
solid for you
Chad.
to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
I do not.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
No.
Whoever locked the princess away down here
I
intended
have
for her
played
to
this game
never see
too
the
much.
light of day.
Maybe.
They wouldn't have just
Maybe,
left the key to
perchance.
her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Back upstairs to
Okay.
look for the key that
I'll
doesn't
be here.
exist.
Good luck.
Whee!
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Oh no, it's locked.
Is someone else here?
What a surprise. Am I using the right microphone? I am. Okay.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
But I didn't.
Easier for whom?
Easier for everyone. I
Look at
played
the
this game way too much, chat.
I heard the door slam.
That is that
They
she
locked you
does
down
look
here too,
different
didn't
now.
they?
She's a lot more. She's taller. I think.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we
I-
could force our way out of
I
here
don't play
together.
this route very often. I think I played it like once a really long time ago, so I won't be able to tell you with like
raising her arm
exact
to her mouth,
accuracy
her teeth
what's
tearing
different or
through her
not.
limb with the determination of
Played
a
it-
trapped wolf.
the face might also be more detailed. I think so too.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a
Ooh,
sound
knife
comes
time.
from behind you. The
We're just
clang of
completely
bouncing
disregarding this right here. That's fine.
It's the blade
Knife
from
time.
upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
It's because of the plot convenience.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
I'm gonna do it. What? Okay then.
Fine.
What happens if I wanted to betray the princess?
Against your better judgment, you place the
That's
blade
not a new
against the
frame.
ragged,
I don't
self-inflicted
think.
wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to
Maybe.
this place.
Ah! My phone had volume on. Is a man not allowed to doom scroll TikTok in peace? I'm looking it up. I'm checking to see if. Oh, is that one of the ones that I don't have saved? I could have sworn I had that one saved. I am mistaken.
You cut into her.
No! It was open on my phone before
The blade is
stream,
sharp,
and then
it takes
I,
little effort
for
to
some
crack
reason,
through the
didn't
bone
have
of
my
her arm.
volume.
Her limb falls to the
Look
ground,
at it!
and the
Look
heavy
at it!
chains follow suit.
That's a really well drawn hand. Like, look at the fleshiness of the palm there.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't.
I have a great attention span.
She smiles softly
All
as
right,
her
I do
gaze meets
have
yours,
this one. Is it
blood from her
different?
wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
This one is not different. I have the image up on my phone. It's not even like a screenshot. It's a picture I took with my phone of my computer.
How is she still
But yeah, this
smiling after
line is
everything?
the exact same
It's like
as
she
well
isn't
as
even
these
bothered
here.
by what just
So,
happened.
not new there.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
I don't think I have any other images of this room. I don't think. Up
No.
we go.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high.
Oh,
You can't just let her escape into the world. No,
rude.
I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches
Did you know that
the
I
bottom
hate the
stair,
narrator?
your body
Chat?
steps forward and raises
He's so
the
mean.
blade.
Is a man not allowed to be a silly, goofy guy?
Wait,
And
this isn't fair. You can't just
have
do
a-
that.
Oh wait, I didn't notice the braid there. Is that a braid or is that a crown?
Watch me.
I can't tell. I
What are
think
you
that's a
doing?
braid. Extract every picture in the game before and after the update and then compare them. That's true. They gave the option for you to go back updates. There are like codes that you can mess around with to be able to do that. I've debated doing that for the apotheosis, just to see. Where is it? There we go.
Stop that.
Uh-oh.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
She's so sad.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance
There's
to
just
connect.
blood, like, just gooping on the floor. It's very well drawn blood. See that? It's like scribbles of
Stop
red.
it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
She hasn't tried to hurt us yet, so I don't know what he's doing. She's gonna be with the knife now. Where is it? There it is. Hello.
The blade. Move the blade.
Nuh-uh.
As your body
That's
remains
new.
frozen in stubborn resistance,
I think.
the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't
That one isn't
you.
new. Maybe? Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands.
That voice line isn't new. I know that for
What
sure.
are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest.
I'm so
tearing
proud of
through
her.
Flesh and sinew. It
She's doing
is
her best.
agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
We 2 to 5 business days. Alex, no.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
There's...
For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture.
She's
The two
so
of you
bad
have
at
literally
killing
doomed
people.
Everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest.
The sprite
again
is new, I
and
think.
Again and again, and
That's-
you feel
it's 'cause the eye
every
is, like,
inch of
crinkled.
burning pain
I don't
that
think they did that
slices
in
its
the last
way
one.
into your body.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the sprite is new, and the old one, she had both eyes closed.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
She does not.
Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Rude.
I'm so sorry.
Yikes, dude.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse
I
to
think
the
that's
floor,
new, 'cause
your
I think
blood
the other one
pooling
is a lot
around you,
closer.
your limbs unresponsive.
The
The
new
princess
new
stares
one.
down at your ruined
Or the old
chest
one is closer
as
to the
tears
screen.
carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Oh.
It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from
Oh,
you.
no, never mind. There's,
As much as I
there's that
prefer
one.
for things to have gone differently, I can't deny
We're just-
the reality of what's
We're just
happened.
analyzing every single
You made your
spray.
choice.
Is that?
It's over.
Nope, the thing on the head is the same.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, look at how the tears are kind of like glowy and reflecting light. That's cool. I like that. Oh no, we have to deal with Smitten.
You're on a path in the
Oh.
woods, and at the end of that
I
path
dislike
is a
Smitten.
cabin. And in the basement of that
He's
cabin
like me, but
is
worse.
a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't,
it'll be the end
it
of the
will be
world.
the end
Yep,
of
we
the
know.
world.
Yup. Smitten. Just gonna turn around and leave. I'm not actually.
a warning before you go any further.
She will lie.
She will lie.
Cheat,
She will
do everything
cheat.
in her power
She will
to
do
stop you from
everything in
saving
her
her.
power to stop
Don't
you from
believe a
slaying
word
her.
she says.
Don't believe a word she says. If only you knew what you did to us, you villain.
Him.
Excuse me?
It's a valid reaction, honestly.
Forget he said anything.
Please.
But he is a villain. He made our
Shut
beloved
up.
brutally take our life last time. He's trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love. Last time? What are you talking about?
I feel like putting the narrator and Smitten in the same room for an extended period of time would be funny, because then
I think he just
not
likes to hear the sound
only
of his
do
own
I
voice.
get rid
Let's
of
try to
both of
ignore
them, but also they would drive each other insane.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Alright, if you say so.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better.
Putting them in a glass jar and shaking it. Yeah, like little bugs.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
I do that to a lot of the... Would that make the long quiet a glass jar? Or in a corner and make bets? That works too. Gets out alive.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant.
It's so
walls
pretty in
draped
here, though,
fine
which is the
threaded
point.
Tapestries, a
But, like,
prison befitting a
it's so
royal
pretty.
prisoner. The only
It's so
furniture of note
pretty.
is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Oh, Smitten's not gonna smit all over the place. That's not a verb, is it? I'm gonna find out if that was a verb. Hold on. It's very important science. Ah. Apparently it used to be a past version of smite. If something in the olden days. Instead of smote. Or smeatened. Which I don't think is a word either. Smeatened. Anyway. Alright, let's take the knife.
You take the blade from the table.
Stab,
It will
stab.
be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Because this man said it's smiting time. That's please.
I suppose
I'd like
if we're
to see
play
that.
the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll
Why did I
know
take
we
the
can
knife?
defend
I don't
her
know.
from
I
our
haven't
enemies.
decided on if I'm gonna use it yet. Because again, I haven't played the damsel very often. So I don't actually know. What am I planning? I don't know what I'm planning. I'll probably end up killing her at some point.
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge.
No, I won't. No, I won't. Fine. I'll try to keep her alive.
There's no use
Maybe.
arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
Yeah, I've got to do my job, Alex. I'm just keeping my options open.
The door to the basement
Oh, look at
creaks
that
open,
fire.
revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the
Pretty
light of
fire.
the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim
Yeah!
firelight.
And it's making fiery crackly noises as well.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice is like 3 pitches higher now.
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time.
Ugh.
I think we're in love.
Ugh.
Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think? We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this
Yeah,
fawning.
he made the game. That's not true. He voiced like half the game. So it makes sense that you would hear Jonathan Sims, head archivist of the Magneston Institute, London.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms
Oh,
are
that
all
means
part
that
of the
Jonathan
manipulation.
Sims, head archivist of the Magnus Institute London, had to voice Smitten. That's tragic.
You walk down the stairs
That's a new
and lock
sprite.
eyes with the
The
princess.
entire game.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
The entire game. That's what they were doing in the cabin in that one episode. They were just coding an entire game.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your
Smitten, please shut
unjust
up.
and foul imprisonment.
He talks too much.
You know she can't hear.
That's a new.
right?
That's new. The eyes are open. That's how voice acting works. I'm the smartest, chat. Yep, because this time her eyes are open, and in the previous one her eyes were closed. However, it looks like everything else stayed the same. I think they just changed the facial expressions. It's only the
She may not be
the
able to
head
hear
that's
my
different.
words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty
It's
loud,
very
all right.
loud.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come
She
back.
looks so happy though.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
Listen, why?
And she called us a hero.
Oh wow, she's pandering to each of your little identities and wants and needs. What a shock.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
No, am I siding with the narrator now? No.
Waiting for you to come back.
No.
You've been here before, haven't
Chat. Chat.
That's right, villain. And you killed us.
No. Careful with Smitten, though. I'd like to kill Smitten if I can figure out a way to carve him out of me. Side with Smitten instead.
Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Are they stained with blood? Because there was a lot of blood involved in that.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done.
The narrator is so,
What
like,
matters is you have a chance to
self-assured
do
in
it
himself.
right
You always
this
think
time.
he's the first out of all of the ones to get narrator.
We damned a whole world. But everything reset.
No.
Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you.
It is his job. That is
This is
true,
horrible.
but there are different hymns. Maybe. I don't know. It's unclear. Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last time.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
You see, that's not a healthy reaction to that.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
No, don't make me feel bad for the narrator.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said
The smitten
she'd
is
be
funny.
okay
The smitten
with any
is-
idea we
is
came
something.
up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird? She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
That's not healthy.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a
They
monster
can both
who's not
be
to
unhealthy.
trusted. So go ahead and
Just as a
slay
treat,
her.
they can be unhealthy together. What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Yeah, that's not helpful. But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
That's not healthy!
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She
That
wants
is
to
true,
make us happy.
because that's new.
My heart melts further
all
with every
squishy and
word
happy.
that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
No feelings one way or another about the world ending.
At least you're being honest. I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a nihilist.
Just I'm being honest.
The princess shifts in uncomfortable confusion.
Me too. I don't care.
She wasn't confused for long. If she doesn't care, then clearly she didn't end the world. It would take a great desire for evil to do something so inconceivable.
He's doing his best. He's trying so hard to convince himself. He's not even trying
and
that
it's
hard.
high time
He
we
has
rescued our beloved.
Yeah, I don't care, Queen. We'll rescue her. Fine.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Again?
Yes. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You wouldn't.
He would.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
He's got issues.
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
He's so defeated sounding.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you. There's no life
Look!
more worth
There's little
living
bird
than
feathers
that
of a little bird.
I'm free. And you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you
And
so
you're
much.
not trying to kill me this time. It was such a thing to say.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
Valid reaction.
Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone
Main
out there
character.
is saved.
It's tempting.
Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it. You're going to regret this.
What do we do now?
I don't know. What do you want? What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
Rude.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
I want to do what you want.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
Oh, did they? I don't know. I've never played this far into the run.
You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the
I will do
actual
that.
truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
She's doing her best.
And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I want to do what you want to do. I want you to tell me what you want. I think I've done this before, so...
I just want to make you happy.
Why'd the music change? Why'd the music change? Also, the art style looks different.
She can't just want to make us happy.
The bits are on the edges, I think.
It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
I dislike how the music changed. There must be something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
Stop disassembling!
Is she broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
Do you want to end the wait. I think that would just, like, break her. Do you make the princess?
Okay, if that's what makes
Stop
you happy,
disassembling! Stop disassembling! No!
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right. I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us.
This is the problem!
Deal.
What if we just stay here?
Oh,
Oh,
is
ah!
that really
That
what you
startled
want?
me.
If you think that would make you happy, then...
Startled by the normal detail returning to the world. That's fine.
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
I guess we could do that.
Well, at least she's normal again.
It's terrifying.
Normal again? Can't you tell she's sad? She's distraught. This is unacceptable. But she can't be unhappy about staying with us, can she? No, it has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess, if we just say the right things, if we just showed her the contents of
Do
our
not
heart,
open yourself
she'd
with
be
a
happy
knife.
here. As the voice thinks its thought, your hands raise, fingers pointing towards your
Both
chest,
can be
and
unhealthy.
then...
Yeah.
What? No, you absolutely do not do that.
You absolutely.
Oh, but I do. What? What is he doing? We can't see
Ooh,
unless
that's
you
an
tell us.
interesting detail. Just yoink.
Are you sure you want to know? I suppose I
Yoink.
can't stall forever. You plunge your
squishy
nails into
sounding.
your chest, digging deep, grasping for a handhold.
Yoink.
And you find it. Your fingers curling
Did I?
around your ribs.
Oh no, what are you doing? Are you okay? You can't do that and be okay.
We're not okay.
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider. And yet, it's done.
Smitten,
Isn't
seek
it?
help.
It will be soon.
It's so
You
squishy.
yank violently, your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself apart inch by painful inch.
Why is it squishy?
Your exposed heart, framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw,
Oh, it's got little
bloodied
goopy
chest.
bits.
The loosened
Look at my bones!
threads
I've got
of
such
your
good
body
bones!
unfurling to cover the surface of the room. Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay to give her
I like those
everything
bones.
she doesn't know she wants.
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me something. It's beautiful.
Ah!
The princess, mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart, and then
Everything goes dark and we die.
We die?
I did not realize that was coming up. I apologize.
Yes.
I'm right, though. Is this happily ever after? Because I kind of just...
You're on a path in
Yoinked
the woods.
myself open.
Mate, we're clearly already in the cabin.
Oh, look at the stained glass paintings.
Excuse me? You're clearly... Oh. Huh.
What
So
a,
you
what a
are.
lovely
How
cabin.
do you know
I'm
about the
doing
cabin?
air
I didn't get
quotes
to the
with my
cabin part of my
fingers,
opening
but
monologue
you
yet.
can't see. Cabin.
We've been here before. Well, not here, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You knew about the Lupin last time. Not that he was eager to divulge that.
Ah, paranoid. You know what? A voice of reason, I feel like, is something that we need here, and paranoid can do that well enough.
Right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome!
Paranoid!
I can't say I'm happy to be here. This is a bad place. All stale and
I
wrong.
like paranoid.
Can't feel it.
Paranoid, he's helpful. He's just a
Okay,
little
yes,
guy.
I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come
Paranoid
from.
is useful.
Meaning you doomed an entire other reality. But I'm
Oopsies.
sure since you're so well-travelled, you know that, yes?
Oopsies.
We know that you keep telling us that, but we've never seen a world end. As far as I'm concerned,
Are you
that whole
useful?
conversation
Are you
is just
helpful so that we
noise.
can make proper
I'm
choices?
stuck on a better question. Where's the other one?
Oh yeah, where is the one that never shuts up?
The other one? Yeah, a certain lovesick fool has been suspiciously...
He's gone! We've
One might
done
even
it!
say absent. Oh, you're right. It's a little quiet here, isn't it? Maybe that's one of the rules. Maybe only one...
Smmitten's
bonus
gone!
voice is
We've
allowed
done
to be
it!
here each
We
time.
ripped him out! It's because he's the heart. I bet that the princess is just gonna be happily... Wait, look, it's on the walls! Chat, I found Smitten! He's right here! He's the heart. He went here you go, take me, and then the princess did, and now the princess has Smitten. With the walls and everything. He's been yoinked! We did it! We cut Smitten out of us! We did it! Hi, welcome to the stream.
Bonus voice? I'm just as important as you are.
Well, to be fair, he kind of went willingly.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. All I'm saying is that it's my third time here and it's your first.
You did. You made
You're
it.
not unwelcome, but from my perspective, you're definitely bonus. I'm going to describe the room now.
Thanks, narrator.
The interior of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows line the walls, their multicolored glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor. An iron chandelier hangs from the vaulted ceiling, its many candles lit with flickering
Fast, like in the Magnus
illuminating the
archives.
massive room. This is a house fit for royalty. Before you, there isn't a blade, is there? That's not good.
That's not good. You know what? Let's talk about the mirror.
Oh, I see it. I've just been preoccupied with everything else going on, like the fact that we can rip our own heart
Not the
out
implement.
without deciding that's what we're going to do. Is that what happened to you last time? How did that even work? You better not do it again.
I'll try my best.
Lucky for you, the one who did it is the one who's gone.
What is this game? This is a game called Slay the Princess, where you slay a princess and it doesn't go well for you or the princess, and then it just kind of keeps looping. It's very fun.
Wonderful. Moving on, I have no idea what you're talking about. There is no mirror. There's only the stained glass windows, the empty table where your blade
Sometimes the
should
princess
be,
slays you.
and the doors of the
Oh, and also
basement.
the princess is really pretty. I feel like that's an important detail. She's so, or vice versa. That is true. You don't slay the princess very often. The princess more so slays you. Because, you know, as mentioned previously in the game, she will lie and she will cheat. And she will do everything in her power to try and stop you from slaying her.
There it is, right in the middle of the room. It feels like it's watching
You know all the
us.
routes. Not all of them like off the back of my hand, but I do know plenty of them. I like the tower. The tower is my favorite. Razor is also pretty fun. The tower. Oh, and the adversary. I like the adversary
Mirror
as
or
well.
no mirror, the door to the basement, your only way forward.
I played the
is just on
cage
the other
last
side of the
stream,
room. How about
which was
you
fun.
walk
It's
over
one of the
there?
new ones. Off we go. Approach the mirror.
You cross the room, stopping just in front of the door to the basement.
Also the apotheosis. I did
Is
play
this about that
apotheosis.
supposed mirror? Just reach forward and fumble around
Hiding
a bit.
in the bathroom
I'm sure
with your
you'll
friend.
find
Why
the
are you
handle.
hiding in the bathroom with your friend?
Well, shall we have a look at ourselves?
Mirror time.
You reach forward,
What
your hand
mirror?
instinctively wrapping around
There was
the
never a
handle.
mirror. Hide and seek. This is truly the most important thing to be doing during hide and seek, watching some random guys stream. I believe in you. Don't get caught.
It's gone.
Yeah.
I don't like things disappearing on us. I don't like how fluid
This is more mirror
reality
talk than it
seems to
usually
be.
gives you. To be fair, I don't click the mirror very often, because... I don't know.
Neither do I.
Oh.
And then you push the door open. Marvelous.
Yeah.
We can proceed.
Sometimes reality gets kind of fluid, and that's normal and fine. Definitely.
It would seem that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement.
We go up?
Rather, they...
Chat?
They're draped in fine carpet, too.
Chat, we go up the stairs?
Your feet.
Your friend was found. Oh, you're next.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, that doesn't work here at all. This place is nice. It's fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous
We
lives,
go
I
up!
deeply
We go
dislike
up and
how
we end
much
with the
it's thrown me
narrator.
off my rhythm.
Yeah, well done. Make sure to hide in places properly.
Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so
Look,
much, then
last stream,
maybe we
just like kind of sat
have
by
to slay
and
the
watched her rip
princess.
open the fabric of reality and/or myself. So this is nothing. We do have to slay the princess.
No, you absolutely do. Just because she lives in a nice house doesn't mean she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality.
I'm gonna kill her.
It's in her very
I'm
nature.
gonna find a way to kill her.
Am I the only one who remembers how much she changed last time? Does she even have a nature?
No.
That is precisely why she
No, you're
poses a
not.
threat.
Look, we'll figure out in the moment.
I don't know, she
I'll probably kill her.
weird for a second, yeah, but she
She
didn't
got weird
change
for a second.
that. We have to move on. This is a wildly dangerous line of
Where are
reasoning.
you going? Up the stairs. I'm gonna go slay myself a princess.
No, you can't just say that and not... Her voice, gentle and warm, with an undercurrent
Please
of
shut up so I can
fatigue,
narrate, says the
rolls
narrator.
down the stairs.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
No, we can't lead a nice domestic life full of peace
As
and
much
joy.
as I desperately want to know what happened last time, we are not going to examine it.
We are
do
not
think
living.
the worst is
No,
past.
I can't be in a healthy relationship. This won't be healthy. This is Slay the Princess. In what world is this
Why
going to be a
are you
healthy
so on
relationship?
edge? This is much nicer than what we're used
Oh, the
to.
Seeker's right next to
I'd
you.
like to have dinner.
Run.
Dinner
Don't
sounds
run.
nice.
See, Chinese. Stop. A healthy relationship where dinner is warm on the table when you get home. No, we don't have that in this household.
That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a
Great.
prisoner.
Oh,
I need to stop talking. I need to stop talking. Just go upstairs, okay?
poor narrator. Well done. You won.
And don't eat the food.
Paranoid. I'm not stupid.
This hall, like the one below,
What is behind
grand
her?
and beautiful.
Hello?
Torches bathe the room in warm, comforting light, just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall.
Those are some nice
woven with scenes
tapestries.
of chivalry and courtship and romance.
They're all just
The many
kissing.
eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the center of the room. The princess seated at its far end.
She did, but I'm not eating it. I'm not stupid.
Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain.
You're missing a voice, right?
Around
Yeah,
the
I'm missing
princess's
Smitten.
neck.
She has Smitten, I'm assuming, because it was on the wall.
So that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart. Okay, everything is falling back into place. All you have
Good
to do
on them,
is
I
cross
guess.
the room, push down a little, and the entire world is
Push
saved.
it down a little.
It's easy.
Help.
Isn't that suspiciously easy?
Also, what's
There has to
behind
be
her?
this. There has to be something waiting for us. You saw what happened to her last time. She's not what she seems.
Also, that's an impressively large dress.
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down? Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, I'm missing Smitten. But I'm assuming that the princess has her. I'm not missing anyone else.
As the words leave her mouth, the torches
What?
flare and a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you.
What?
You're forcibly seated at the head of the table.
I'm pretty sure that the princess has Smitten and is using that to control my actions, and I'm making that theory as of right now in this very moment. Shannon does kind of look like Long Quiet.
Isn't that better? It is better, right?
Okay then. You mentioned dinner on the stairs.
Oh, right, dinner. I totally forgotten about it.
The Flames burn bright,
What?
and a shadow dives across the table. In its wake, it leaves a feast.
The game is heavily hinting at that. I make good decisions. I think.
Go ahead and dig in. I'm sure you're hungry.
I'm not eating that.
Remember what I said.
Yeah, paranoid. I'm not eating that either.
Oh, but it looks so
Hero,
amazing.
shut up!
After everything
The
we've
butler
been
is a
through, we
shadow.
could really use a break. Are you sure we need to be so concerned?
Yes!
I'm not sure about anything, and that's the problem. For what it's worth, I generally don't think one should trust strange food that
I'm not
magically appears
eating.
on a
I'm
table.
not. I'm
Nothing
not
here is exactly
stupid.
what I
I'm not
expected it to
eating
be,
it.
so make of that what you will.
If a stranger, if a completely normal stranger goes up to you and outside of the context of like sampling in a grocery store gives you food, do not eat the food. Okay, don't make it like refuse her hospitality. I don't want to get in trouble with her.
Oh. But you were the one who asked about it.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. That was snippy.
No, I didn't.
It's okay. It's okay. We can figure
Start
something else
sometime
out.
soon, maybe.
Think. This is fine. This is fine.
No!
This is
No, don't
fine.
have a panic attack because I refused your food.
This isn't fine. This isn't fine at all.
As
What?
the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
A light went out. Maybe a coincidence,
Damn.
but maybe not. As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other three torches
Uh-oh.
blaze brighter. Their
Don't burn the
flames licking at
tapestries.
walls. Their shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
Oh yeah, that is the bird shape because those are claws and those are the little. Yeah, that's Smitten. Smitten's just telling her exactly what to do this whole time. Oh, it's just a torch. It's fine.
Yeah. We just have to keep the rest lit, and everything will be okay.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
We should do something fun. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, let's do something fun.
What if we played a game?
I love playing games.
She's trying to distract us.
I want to be distracted.
Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
Does the shadow have eyes? It definitely has parts that are a little bit less shaded.
Flames roar, and the shadow comes
Thanks,
dancing
Smitten.
across the table. It leaves behind an intricate game. Its pieces elegant and beautiful in
Why is it
placing,
an intricate
its
game,
simple
but the rules are
already
simple?
apparent, even with little explanation.
We can probably work together to figure this out as we go. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yet another waste of time. Why all the distractions? What are we being distracted from? That's the real game.
The giant shadow on the
Two
wall,
steps behind.
obviously. Let's go gambling.
You're overthinking it, mate. I feel like this is just something to do. We might as well try to have some fun. You and the princess do indeed figure it out as you go.
Yay.
And what a game it is. The tension between turns, the triumphant highs of moves well placed, and the tragic lows of
This is great.
miscalculations and careless
We're having
plays.
such a good time
The
here.
warmth of trust and the cool texture of deception. And then, the climax, as she places her final piece.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
That's enough to distract you from that. I'm gonna die.
And so you start over.
How long
Time
are we gonna be
passes.
playing?
You play the game. You win. Hey!
Did she just throw the game for us?
Oh, you won. I guess we can play again.
How many times are we gonna play this game?
Time passes. We play the game. She wins.
Okay, that's allowed.
Oh, I won. I guess we can play again.
I'm gonna die. I'm paranoidly watching the corners because when things start to fall apart, it gets all goopy.
There is a long pause, and the board does not reset.
Smitten, can you get that
This
for
isn't
us?
fun anymore. is it?
Don't put the torch out.
It's never going to stay fun.
Paranoid, shut up. I'm busy trying to be happy.
You don't need me to tell you that it isn't. Oh. The princess visibly panics as another torch sputters.
Wait. Maybe this is just too easy. Maybe if we added more rules and pieces.
What are your
it would be
friends
fun
doing?
again.
I don't know what your friends are doing anymore.
Yeah. The game's just a little simple.
I am contrarian now. Sorry, chat.
The shadow descends on the board once again. More pieces are added, their shapes more intricate, their purposes less immediately clear, and the two of you set about discovering the complexities of the game anew. And so you do. And it is fun again.
It means they
In
want to
fact, it's almost
kiss,
as fun as
and
the
that's
first time you
completely
played,
okay, and good
the
on
sputtering
them.
torch roars
But also
back
you
to
might want to
life.
give them their privacy if they're gonna be kissing a whole bunch. If you don't. Yeah, it's fine.
But then you get used to the additions, and the feeling starts to fade. A creeping numbness settling in over the board.
This is relatable, chat.
More pieces are added. The feelings flare. The feelings fade. The princess suggests new
Why are you
rules.
stuck in the
A glimmer
bathroom?
of what could have been
This is
excitement
slowly
flits through your
reaching
mind,
into not my
quickly
problem
vanishing
as a
as the
random
game
streamer
progresses.
territory.
Your pieces advance on an ever
So I'm not going to be able to help you
slog
much
their
further.
destination. Winning and losing become nothing but ends. And even the end becomes nothing
Yeah.
as you roll over into a new game, the board resetting as many times as you can finish. Till finally,
I'm out of ideas. I'm actually out of ideas this time.
Yeah, I can't help you here. I'm
I
sorry.
don't think I can play anymore.
Oh, there goes
as
the
the
light.
words leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out. Again, the remaining flames burn
There
brighter,
goes the
and the
torch.
shadow dances faster.
I can't help you with that, very politely. Yeah, there's no reason to keep giving me an update, because I don't... there's nothing I can do at this point for you. I'm reach through the screen. Yeah, I can't, sorry. I am just a guy.
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
Smitten, be nice to the damsel.
This is awful. It's him, isn't it? He's making all of this happen. He's the one who trapped us here.
Whoa, really?
Who? The lovesick
Smitten.
one, the one from last time. He's not
Haha,
alone.
I'm smart.
He's just with her now. He's the shadow.
You were real chatty last time.
Smitten.
The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment, but you don't receive a response.
What?
No, I saw him smile. That's him. Regardless, it would seem that he, if there is a he, isn't
Smitten.
something you can talk to.
Oh, you're talking to the shadow, aren't you?
She guessed that right away. She knows what's going on here.
That's
I
a big
knew it.
spot. It's not creepy at all.
He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear. I think he made this place for us.
I was right, wasn't I? I can't believe I was actually right. It is him. This is
No,
what
but
he
that's
became
so
after
real if
ripping
you
us
guess
open.
something like really random and then and then you're right. That's exactly what it feels like.
The princess starts
Actually
to hyperventilate,
don't.
her quick breaths punctuating the uncomfortable silence between you.
Yes! Why wouldn't I be? Let's not talk about it.
Okay. No, I don't have enough options for this.
I don't feel anything.
Poor guy.
The third torch
Uh-oh,
sputters out.
chat.
The princess's
Stop.
shadow dances
Smith, get
furiously
away
against
from
the
my
far
wife.
wall.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
I don't know. What? What would you want to do? Because that went so well last time.
I think I'd like to dance under the stars.
Oh my goodness! A whole option, chat.
That sounds lovely.
She had a whole choice.
But there aren't any stars here. I'd have to leave.
Out we go.
As she says that, the shadow rushes forward and tightens its grip on her wrists.
Smitten, I swear I will kill you again.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
The princess sobs, burying her face in her
Aw.
hands as the final torch blows out.
Thanks, dude. Still here.
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
So you are.
I need to
Dark in
hug
here,
you.
isn't it?
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
We're gonna go outside. You ready?
The princess pushes
Oh,
herself
that's such
from
a
her
pretty
chair,
dress.
and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Do you still care about me?
No being an option. You just want to leave. We just want to leave.
Then maybe that's what we should
Let's
do.
go.
Leave.
Come on. Let's
As the
go.
princess steps towards the stairs, you offer
Let's
her your
go.
hand.
Come on.
The corners of her mouth curl into a demure smile, and she gently takes your hand in hers.
Aww.
She's cold, a little clammy, but her skin against yours is the most real thing you have ever felt. You're offering surprisingly little resistance. If we leave the cabin, doesn't that
Yeah,
end
that's
the
true,
world?
narrator.
It does, if he's telling the truth. Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things than the end of the world.
Is the plot twist that the narrator actually went through a divorce?
Really was just all meaningless blather then, wasn't it? Think what you will. I'm done fighting.
Poor guy.
You and the princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance.
She's so pretty. Look at the braids in her hair. Where's that?
And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me, even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it.
Why is the
Genuinely,
narrator so
I do.
sad?
He's really gone, isn't he?
Oh, out he goes.
Yeah. There's an itching in the back of my head that
Where
feels
are
like
the
it's
scratches?
finally
Is
been
this the end of the
scratched.
game? Not by
No
a
shadowy
long
figures
shot. This is
yanking
just
at
one
our
of the
strings.
endings.
No more strings. I guess we're free.
The stars are so beautiful.
Oh. Quiet moment passes over you. A comfortable quiet. I have to narrate now.
I meant it when I said I wanted to dance.
She gently pulls you forward, and the two of you fall into graceful step. The only rhythm that guides you is the shared thumping of your hearts, beating in perfect unison. Chiven, please, no. I've struggled to do voiceover so bad. Her face, worn and tired, brightens the faster you move, a soft, sad smile widening and widening until it reflects only genuine affection. She's so happy, chat. She looks like the flag of France. I don't know what that means. You send her out into a wide spin, and your arms stretch to their limits, only the tenuous grasp of your hands and hers holding you together. You share a gaze that feels like it lasts forever. No!
Thank you for taking me here.
No!
This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
Chat. Chat. Give me my wife back! Dude! We were busy! But you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you. It's time to leave. Memory return!
She's gone. Where did she go?
That's annoying.
Should
Anyway.
we try and find her?
Maybe like this, maybe.
And is that
A chance.
Why is it here? Why now?
It's gonna be okay. Just trust me. You've been here before and you always get scared. Learn nothing.
But it feels so bad.
No.
Like, looking into it right now
Nothing's
is going to
been
be the
learned
end
here.
of everything.
But what I learned is that you have to cling on to the people you care about really hard until they're too scared to leave, and then it just spirals into this really controlling relationship. Do not. Please do not. Minecraft is that's so sad though. I've never played this round. I don't play Damsel very often before the update because I try to live. Technically I did live. It just
Calling us.
it didn't work.
Not in a good way.
Oh, poor Paranoid. It's gonna be okay.
Okay.
Why would they trust
If you
me?
say so, we'll trust you.
Like, in what world is that a good
We
idea?
trust you?
No. No. No, you cannot. Time to look at ourselves. Oh. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've withered. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little goopy guy. The world is trusting me a good idea. Me as a character, I myself am fine enough, but yeah. I will lie, I will cheat, and I will do everything in my power to stop you from slaying me. I'm joking. It's my wife! I'm at the cabin. It's my wife!
I am a growing chorus of contradiction.
You are my
mass of
wife!
Tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
I think that most people do everything in their power to stop from being slain. I appreciate that. What do you think of this vessel?
This one is a songbird in a cage of gilded shadows. She will make for an honest heart.
Dude, that's so sad.
Do not mourn her. She has finally learned to sing for herself.
Dude! How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our
The
destination.
hand is holding. No! I could have killed her. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
You couldn't.
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and tells me new secrets.
You know, I was told that about Detroit Become Human, and I'm pretty sure I made several wrong answers back there, so... I beg to differ. So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
The tides do not dictate where they
Do you
are
think
pulled.
damsel had a spin
A
around?
river does
Absolutely.
not dictate its outlets.
I think. Probably. How dare you come back to Trippy? They both have pretty women, so take that.
My gift to you is to let you choose.
This game is actually well
And
written.
my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me.
Ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. I forgot that was the text there. This game, both games are well written. Every time I stream Detroit Become Human, you just can't stop singing your praises for everyone except Alice. Which is fair. Oh, got an achievement, and that's a sad achievement.
You're on a path in the
Dude.
woods, and at the end of that path is a
Gray and
cabin.
Damsel are the only other
And in the
two
basement of
pieces
that
in
cabin is a princess.
Which Gray? Is it that burned Gray?
You're here to slay her.
If you don't, it will
If
be
you
the end
don't,
of the world.
It will be the end of the world.
In we go! I can't tell if you're joking or not, Alex.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
I genuinely cannot tell.
A warning before you go any further.
She will lie, she will cheat,
She will lie,
do everything in
she
her
will
power to
cheat,
stop you from
and
slaying
she
her.
will do
Don't believe
everything in her power
Burn
to
Gray.
stop
Yes,
you from
I know
slaying her.
all!
Don't believe a word she says.
Worrying, alright.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay, I'll ignore him then. I don't know what we're gonna do in this route. Something fun. I don't know what fun entails.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely
I don't
bare.
even know if I'm taking the
air
knife or
is
not.
stale and musty, and the floor and walls
Fight.
are painted in a fine layer of dust.
Fight, you say.
The only furniture
I
of
can go
note
for tower. I'm
is
not.
a
I
plain
can't go for
wooden
tower
table.
actually because I already went for
Perched on
tower
that
in this
table
save file.
is a pristine
No
blade.
tower for you.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Did you? Yeah, because I got to apotheosis. I think anyway. I can try and get to tower, but I'm not sure if it'll work.
You take
Shut up, narrator. I'm busy. Isn't she the yeah, she's the precursor
the door
to
to the
apotheosis.
basement
I can
creaks
probably
open,
get Fury.
revealing a staircase
Razor for
faintly
fun.
illuminated by an unseen
Tempting.
light
I always
lying
forget how to
below.
get to Razor, because
This
no,
is an
I try to get to
oppressive place.
Beast, and then I
The air feels heavy
somehow
and
get to
damp.
Razor
A
instead.
hint of rot
That
filtering from the
one's
ancient wood.
adversary.
If the princess
Adversary's
really lives here,
the one on the
slaying her is
thumbnail.
probably
She's
her
my
voice carries up the
favorite.
stairs.
She's my favorite. Beast dead. Everyone likes
Who's
that
there?
one. I do like that one. That one, I think it has my favorite basement out of all of the basements.
She sounds
It's the one
dangerous.
that I always try to go for,
almost
and
as if
then I
she's the
end
one
up
in charge
getting
down
Razor instead, which is also fun.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hey, you think I'm here to kill you? Let's see. How do I get? Oh, it's by giving up that I get that one.
Oh, are you now?
No, she's so pretty.
Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Winch and Beast. Maybe. I don't know.
Great job. You gave away
Unclear.
the element of surprise.
I'm not
Good
sure.
luck, hero.
Who needs the element of surprise
You
when I
walk
have
down
a
the stairs
knife?
and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so
Knife.
coldly beautiful.
What's the
Is she
smiley
really a
face
threat to
for?
the world? Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to
Hi,
kill me.
welcome to the stream. I'm still here. What? No way. Why would you even think that?
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
I don't know what you're talking
The
about.
blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We
It's
should
the hit
drop it.
person from the hit server Nightforge SMP.
Don't you dare.
This was gonna be a Nightforge stream for a bit.
It's fine. We
Spectre
can
3
decide
yet.
what we
I
want to
didn't.
do
I have no idea what
after we talk
Spectre
to
1
her.
is, much less
Maybe
Spectre
she
3.
really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Knife time.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and
Nightforge
tighten your
one.
grip on the blade.
Nightforge
You
mentioned.
poor
Yeah, I was gonna
thing.
stream
Your
Nightforge,
hands
but
are
I was like,
shaking.
no.
Are you?
I was
scared
talking
of
with
me?
Oscar
Because you
after
should be.
the Ruby live stream because they were a ghost just like wandering around and they were like, hey, you should stream Slay the Princess. And I was like, maybe. And then I ended up streaming Slay the Princess. If I stream this Friday night, I'll be there. I'll be watching you. Or I'll just be in the server. We'll never know.
You step forward.
You have Oscar
your
to thank
grip
for
on the
this
blade
stream.
tightening as you steel your resolve.
We'll get the Nightforge stream someday. Someday. You'll have a video soon as well.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have,
Knife time.
you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Try stream Nightforge. My soul is yours. I probably will, because I have things to do that I don't feel like doing. And then I stream and then I do them.
So, you should just
I've just
drop
completely
it.
ignored the princess. I've
Best
been like
not to
idly
risk
clicking
finding
through
out
her
what I can do.
dialogue. I'm sorry.
She's unarmed.
I'll
If you hesitate
I'll
now,
kill
it'll
you.
be too late. End this.
Stab time. Oh, no, I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
The Nightforge shy is covered in moss. I kind of want to draw that now. Just like load up MS Paint mid-stream. I don't draw on MS Paint. Squinting time.
You stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back. The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
Yes. Squinting.
You squint even harder. So does she.
Art stream will happen. Okay, the thing is, I want to do an art stream. I think it'd be funny. However, I draw with my finger on my phone, which would make things slightly difficult.
At least nobody's dying right now.
Yeah! Squint fight. Yeah, I do all of my drawing on my phone.
You're going to have to make a choice.
So you can totally
you can't
stream your
keep
phone stream.
squinting
Can I?
forever.
I didn't realize
Eventually,
that.
someone is going to have to blink.
Blink, blink. Oh, fine.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt
Murder
to run her
time!
through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed
There
to
are probably
sidestep
several
your thrust
ways.
and deliver a
Probably.
catastrophic
However,
blow to your jaw.
I am lazy.
It
maybe
feels
one
like
day
you've
I'll
been
figure
hit
it
with
out.
a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Ooh.
Holy shit, that hurts!
Secondhand iPad. That's smart. Because then you can draw with an iPad and not a tiny little phone screen.
Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough
She's
to
so
stagger
pretty,
you,
chat.
putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade
Spelling is
slashes
hard.
through the air again and again, and her fists connect with
Begun?
your body as many
I think it's
times or
begin.
more,
I think it's
each
the
impact
first,
as heavy as
or I
that
guess the
first
second misspelling.
bone-crushing hit.
Who needs bones anyway?
We can still turn this around.
Okay, it looks like I can't get tower. All that tasty chire just drawn on a phone. I can get fury. Yeah, I guess fury is down that route, but it would be adversary first.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted.
I do my best to
You
draw.
probably won't make it out of here alive.
It happens
But
sometimes.
you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either.
You're in my floor. The floor is covered in blankets. Advisor to get your phone on screen. Interesting, good to know.
Excuse me?
You're gonna die, obviously.
Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts
so
of the
sad.
situation. and
It's
honestly,
tragic.
It's a
I covered
miracle
it
anyone is
here.
still standing right
Covered it?
now.
That's not proper grammar.
Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there?
Bouncing around
If the
in
princess doesn't do our friend in
What?
herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for
Stab.
the final time. You feel your ribs break as she
Stab,
delivers a
stab.
heavy blow, but you push through the pain.
Thank you.
falling
It
forward and
was
sinking
kind
your
of for
blade deep
Halloween.
into
I
the
didn't.
princess's heart.
I felt like changing my profile picture, and I had a picture of Chaisune Miku in my phone, and it was like, well, that's a Halloween costume now. Close enough. And then I didn't change it, because Halloween ends when I say it does.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
Guys, she's so pretty.
This was
Guys.
The princess gasps.
Guys.
Her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would.
But I have to wonder,
Guys.
Do you really
You should
think
totally draw
this is
Chaisune
the
Miku.
end?
Oh, thank you. Unless you're talking about the game's art style, in which case, you know what? Also, thank you. I've decided that I've drawn the game now. It's my game now. It's not. It's not. She's like, have you seen the thumbnail? Just out of curiosity.
But you don't have time to worry over such
She's
things.
She's so
Everything
pretty.
goes dark.
She's
you
so
die.
pretty, chat. She's so pretty. She
You're on a path
Death in the
the
woods.
woods. And at the end of that path
She's so
is
pretty.
a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
I've
is a
drawn and
princess.
voiced the game. I'm so talented.
You're here to slay her. If you don't,
This is the route
it
that I
will be
was
the
dreading
end of the world.
doing. Ah, it's hard to the word. You've done it, Alex. You got emotional support from a stranger on the internet. To the cabin we go! To
Oh,
the
wait a
cabin
minute.
we go!
Before you go any further,
I'm all of them. I'm multiplying. Stranger, like in the Magnus Archives.
she will lie, she will cheat,
I'm simply all of
she
them.
will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Lying and cheating doesn't sound
Stubborn!
like her. Not that it
Stubborn! I
matters.
love stubborn.
It's not like she can lie or cheat.
That's the
in the middle
natural
of a
state of
fight.
cats, if I remember correctly.
Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice.
We'll never know.
The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever.
Ah,
Okay?
tragic. Well, you can't move the cat. If only someone were narrating what was on my screen so that you would be able to hear the stream.
Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
I love Stubborn so much because of this route specifically. Like, yes, exactly. This is exactly what I want to be doing with my life.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct
Oh, well, they
you
see the
towards your
princesses.
destination. The only furniture of note
I
is
love-
a black iron altar
I love this game so
with a
much,
pristine blade
And
perched on its edge.
it's so silly. I don't remember when I got it. A while back. Is there a way that Steam will tell me when I got the game? Please? Please? Manage. No, that's the uninstall button. General. Updates. Content. Oh, that's the last time the update was installed. Unclear. We'll never know. I'll have to get chat back up. Yeah. Wait, what happened was one of my friends was talking about it on call. You can see when can I? Let me look it up. This is important information, chat. I've decided it's important. How to see when game bought Steam. Account details, view purchase history. Okay. Account details. Oh, up there. Account details. I saw a receipt buried somewhere. Right now, I'm figuring out when I got the game. Account details. View purchase history. Read chat. Oh. Oh, that would be a lot easier than looking through every single game I've bought ever, which admittedly isn't that many. Okay. Okay, library. Click on the game. It's already been clicked on. Scroll down. How far is down? On the feed, I guess. Load more activity. This is the sound of me scrolling. At the very least since January. How do you know that? I think I scrolled too far because that's first played. I think I scrolled too far. Okay, I've hit the bottom, so I think I went too far. Scrolling noises. Woo! I have to entertain my stream somehow. Oh. It doesn't say when I got it, but it does say. Oh wait, no. No, it just gives up on telling me, it appears. Cause I have the stream from August 29th, but I don't have anything before that, and I know I bought it before the update. So we don't know. What do you scroll all the way down? Does it not say? No, it doesn't. I'll continue scrolling. I've gotten into the feed now, I think. Why does it just keep going? Ah. Okay. I'm very lost. Alright, I'm going back to looking through my entire purchase history. It's okay. I'm not doing it on stream, so it's okay. That was what I was trying to check, but then it was like, no. Nuh-uh. Don't do that. Slay the Princess. For, January 16th, 2024. How were you 1 day off? That's terrifying. I managed to fail oddly. I love managing to fail oddly. That's my favorite. That was the time zones. How did you know that? It's terrifying. Alright. That was a lovely segment where we searched through Steam. Teehee. What does teehee mean? I'm assuming you've just, like, found my Steam account. Alex is too cool to not know every single thing about me. Apparently. Anyway, pristine blade.
The blade is your implement.
With the implement.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
We're implementing. We're blading.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
It's blading time. Down we go! Ignoring the mirror. We don't have time for the mirror because we've got the pristine blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase. Its walls pressing
like an
at
hour
your
and 30
sides
minutes.
and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive.
That's horrifying
with
to
an
look at.
almost sulfuric odor to it.
What? Shoot,
If
why
the
would you
princess
give it a
lives here,
mouth?
slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Oh, it's hot woman time. Go study.
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
I don't think I'm able to completely hide the message, unfortunately. Because then we could have a very terrifying creature. But do study. That's more important than any of this. The comment got stomped out. Terrifying. It's the message redacted is just the clothes that it's wearing. It's just like a giant sign that says message redacted on it. It's beautiful.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Chat.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening. Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
You see, this is why stubborn is better than smitten. Because, yeah, this is a normal reaction to have. The other one was not.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head.
Nuh-uh.
You need to stay focused and keep your
Murder
wits about you.
time.
Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
I don't think I have that game.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into
It's
view.
free. Maybe
A
then.
large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
Guys, she's so pretty. She's so pretty, chat. she's so pretty.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
As streamer, I have to tell you not to spam words over and over again, but also like, she's so pretty, chat.
Oh, it's you again. I've been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
She's so pretty.
And you brought your little knife, too.
Guys,
Yes.
she's so pretty.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
She's so pretty, chat. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet.
And why not? You decided what to do with me quickly enough last time. Are you scared I'm going to kill you again? Maybe you're worried I'll put you down for good this time.
Anthony actually told me to play Helltaker yesterday, and I loaded it up for a bit, but then I got stuck on the puzzle, and turns out all I really wanted to do was just play the puzzle, so then I didn't play it. It was tragic. I was prioritizing the puzzle. And the new Fury content, you say? Oh! I don't actually remember how to get Fury, unless the woman. If I remember correctly, the plot is just collect women like Pokemon.
If you want
Oh,
to talk,
then maybe I'm
I
mistaken.
guess I can talk. But you should come a little closer first.
I did not finish the game.
Alright, fine. If you're not going to address it, I will.
What are you addressing, good
What?
sir? Let me remember how to make them pancakes. Oh. Slay. I remember I always get Eye of the Needle. I'm not getting this wrong. Not the police. Not the police. They can't do that. That's so mean. That's so mean. Oh, I don't think I got the Fury before. Oh. How do I get there? Adversary. Oh. Let's see. I brought the blade in. Yeah. See, I have to fail. I have to not be good at fighting. Okay. Okay. Fury located. Yeah, it's a lot easier to do without the blade. It's significantly easier to do without the blade. Yeah, go study, Shu.
You've already met the princess has already met you. The two of you killed each other. Did you think you'd be able to
Bye,
just
Shu.
openly talk about all that without me noticing?
Narrator, I don't care about you.
Maybe. You did seem to just gloss over the whole thing for a while. Of course I glossed over it. When a colleague says something insane, glossing over it is one of the best ways to stay focused and keep moving forward. But enough is enough. I believe.
Is this a Magnus Archive
All the more
reference?
reason to take this seriously. You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember.
Get over it.
Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Get over it. Just because it bothers you, I'm gonna take this even less seriously.
You're joking, right? I'm just going to pretend that you're joking. Yeah, you better be joking. We can't win unless you take this seriously.
No, we have to get Fury. I'm here to free you.
Free her? You aren't. Don't
Freedom!
know why I'm bothering, to be honest. You know the stakes of the situation.
Who says I want to be free?
Are you really just gonna not say anything to that? If she doesn't want to leave, doesn't this whole situation just work out for
silence.
There's nothing out there for me. The only thing I care about is right here.
Chat, she cares about me.
All I want is to keep knowing what it feels like to kill you and be killed by you.
Chat, she cares about me.
I want to feel that knife split me open. I want to feel your bones snap beneath my fists.
Chat, she's so hot.
I think I'll just let the princess speak for herself here. Leaving her in the basement isn't an answer. You have to make a choice. And there's only one choice worth making. Fight her. Win.
Chat, she cares about me. Lean too heavily towards freeing her and you get eye of the needle. Ah. And then we'll attack and then we'll just give up. Cause we're too cool, if I remember correctly. We'll step closer.
Blade held tight in your hand, you take a cautious step towards the princess.
Hello.
You stop a few feet short of her reach, her chains taut as she stares down at you.
She could break those.
She's a lot bigger than I thought she was. Why do you sound so scared? We can take her.
In a fight?
What do you want? Because every second we waste talking is a second we could spend killing each other instead.
Maybe we can just fight a little.
Sparring? That's just play fighting. It isn't real. What's real is when my flesh splits open. What's real is when you keep getting up until your legs can't hold you.
Guys, she's so hot.
What's real are the things we do to each other when the only options left are winning and dying.
Chat.
That is the only thing I'm interested in.
She's so pretty, chat. I'm trying to. Your type is dead. At least I have a type. I don't know what that sentence is supposed to mean, but you know, at least I'm consistent. I don't know what it means. Look, I'm tired. I had a long day. It's not true. It's 4:30. Dead silence.
What are you trying to do? Do you think pacifism is going to win her
welcome
over?
to the
Because
stream.
it won't. Right? This isn't fun. This isn't interesting. It's pathetic and cowardly and boring.
No.
Oh, you tease. I can't believe you'd go through all the trouble to bring a knife down here and then refuse to use it.
I know, it's so sad. I wanna fight her until the world collapses. That was the this route was the reason I got the game. The loop of death over and over again. That's the reason why we're here today. Because my friend was telling me about the game. It was like, hey, do you wanna play it through Discord by just telling me the choices you wanna make? And I got to adversary. And then I was like, wait, no, I have to actually play this for myself. That game has a loop of death. I do want it, my birthday is soon, and I might be getting some money for that, so I might buy the game myself.
Let's see if you still feel that way once I start beating you.
Okay.
She's still bound by those chains. All we have to do is take a step back and she won't be able to do anything to us. All that does is put the two of you at another impasse. You can't stall forever.
Yeah, I can.
Do you really think those chains will stop her? She's not the type to hand out empty threats. She's honest. It's what makes her so interesting.
This is why I like stubborn.
But she has to be bluffing, right? If she isn't bluffing, then why is she still... You step back as she steps forward, her
Guys.
bindings creaking ominously.
She's so pretty. They just like keep bringing each other back so they can kill each other more. It's so cool.
And then they snap. It was only a matter of time, but she's loose.
She's so pretty.
Look, what do we do? You took the blade. How about you use it?
Guys, she's so pretty.
Exactly. We do what I've been telling you to do since the second we got here. We fight her. We kill her. We win.
I don't think winning is an option here. What if I just... You know what, fine, let's just do some fighting.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the
Let me
wet stone
give up.
floor of
I
the
remember
basement and
correctly.
catapult yourself headlong towards the princess. Here we go. Let's make this count. Oh, we'll make it count, all right. As you bridge the gap, your blade
so
slashes
pretty.
across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood. But she's unfazed by your
I
onslaught.
love the sound
Her
effects in
expression
this
barely
game.
changes as her fist collides with your
It's
ribs,
very
cracking them
crunchy
like twigs
and
and
wet.
driving you right back down to the basement floor. She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
For real.
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you
Free
clearly
top
don't want to kill
surgery.
me. It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point?
She's so pretty, Chad.
So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
I can't because I want to get another
Don't
round.
let her get in your head.
I'm
Reincarnation or
sorry.
not, this
I want to
world
kill
needs
you
to
so
win.
bad. My heart has been ripped open.
She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action. Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
Apparently. We'll be smart. We'll do some maneuvering.
You push yourself off the ground and attack the princess, trying to bait an opening.
I can't get Eye of the Needle.
You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving red cuts in the tattered remains of her white dress. But you have little room to maneuver. For every glancing blow you manage to land, she slams you against the wall in retaliation, each impact threatening to be the last.
Chat.
This weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up and overpower her.
Or give up.
She's throwing us around like a rag doll. I think overpowering her is a little out of the question.
There goes the knife.
Did you think you could stop me with a few cuts? All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me. I own this place, and I own you.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
The princess's arm shoots forward, her palm wrapping around your head, fingers gripping your skull.
How disappointing.
I'm sorry.
She squeezes, the pressure unbearable as her
She's
fingers
so
dig
wiggly.
into your scalp.
I'm so
The last
focused.
thing
I don't know
you
what you're
hear
talking
is
about.
the unsettling crack of your skull and the sickening churn
Wiggle,
of what
wiggle.
was your grey matter. Everything goes dark, and you die.
It's better be Fury, because I did my best. No! This is tragic.
You're on a path in the woods.
This is
if you weren't
tragic.
so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there.
No! No! This is not what I wanted. This is what I normally get. I've never gotten Fury before. This is Eye of the Needle. I get this often.
Fear is good. Fear keeps us alive. We died because you didn't have enough of it.
Hunted! Hunted is silly. Hunted is green. I've decided. I'm giving them colors, and Hunted is green.
So what? You'd have us cower in a corner?
Yes.
No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings down there. We need more room if we're going to survive.
Hunted is gray. Fair enough.
Are you suggesting luring her into the woods? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If you lose sight of her, if she manages to slip away, that's it. Game over for everyone, yourself included.
You fail to consider that I'm a silly, goofy guy.
Are you not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since
What
the
color is
beginning?
the opportunist? Yellow or purple? Possibly both. I don't know. I'd have to hear the voice specifically. Oh, maybe I'm mixing them up with the contrarian. Yerple.
Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met.
Oh.
It doesn't matter. We could go in circles forever. I don't like staying still for too long.
Man, I love the color
Let's get
Yerple.
to the cabin, see this through. It's good to know that at least one of you is still capable of reason. We may have the same destination, but we're not the same. You are still an other, and I don't trust you.
Oh, poor Hunted. What if I don't agree with the plan? What if I want to do something else?
You're the chooser. The best we can do is advise.
I'm the chooser!
But we can help. if
Except
you
for
let
that one
us.
time where I very much wasn't. And that other time where I very much wasn't.
These are just powerless.
And that
thoughts
other
of
time where I
universe.
very much wasn't. I
We
can think
don't
of
need to
3
let them
separate
drag you
parts.
and the world to ruin.
4 separate parts where I was unable to do a choose. Cabin time.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring
There are
up the hill at the
handful of
cabin.
times. The
given
narrator
serious thought to your
makes you
predicament.
engage in stab in the first one if you try to leave with the princess, if you have the blade or not. One of those where they throw the knife out. There's the tower who will just kind of throw you around. The tower's also really pretty. There's Smitten, last thing where he just kind of like ripped open his heart and was like, here you go, you can have it. And then there was one other one that I was thinking of. Oh, there was one ending where I think it was Stubborn was like, no, we're taking this blade. Sorry.
No last advice for us? No words of warning? From what I gather, you've heard it all before. There's no use screaming into the wind. I don't know, screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis.
Catharsis, like in the Magnus Archives?
Catharsis is for when we're finished. For now, we need to hold it out in front of us, something to chase.
Hunted is so silly. Into the cabin we go.
The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly tight, more of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls
Tunnel
squeeze
time.
against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Tunnel time!
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. See? We have even less space than before. We need space or she'll kill us. And the only
Ooh,
space
spooky.
is out there.
I like how the window is barely even a window. You don't like caves. Fair enough.
Take it.
Okay. What if I just don't take the blade? What's he gonna do?
You take the blade from the altar. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. There's no overcoming her without it. We need every part of us to survive, and that steel claw is
That
as
one
much a
Magnus
part of us as
Archives episode. Lost John's Cave, where that one person died. Take her, not me. That one person died. Mirror time.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it.
I'm not
You
familiar with
do
that, I
see
don't
it,
think.
right?
No, I don't. There's a mirror
All
in
we
the way.
see is a damned mirror.
Break the mirror.
It's a bit grimy. Why
Break
don't
the
we wipe
mirror. Smash the
You
mirror.
bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement. It swings open,
Mirror.
scraping against the floor as it reveals the dim path ahead.
I can't hear you, Chai. There's a mirror in the way. Is that a Magnus Archives reference? Spooky.
Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face. There are
Who
enough
needs a
footholds that you'll be able
stairs?
to clamber your way to the bottom, but it will require careful effort. The air hissing up from below is warm and wet, like the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Says that every time,
Her voice,
except for that one
bold
time.
and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber below.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
That's fine. Maybe we will actually fight her like how she wants to be fought.
Goad her. Rile her up. If she's angry, she'll make mistakes.
Down we
You've
go.
nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering
Down
yourself
we
foot
go.
by grueling foot. But soon, there is solid ground beneath you. Remember, every crack and crevice will need to be faster than her. You turn
Hello.
to face what lies at the end of the narrow tunnel. The princess, imposing and tightly
Hi.
muscled, grins back at you from the darkness. Her face widens into a broad grin.
There you are, knife in hand. How
She's so
thrilling.
pretty.
Attack me, bleed me, twist the blade in my flesh. Break your bones against my body. I want a real challenge this time.
Okay.
We can't get that close. She'll kill us in
I'm
a tight
going to
space,
get that close.
steel claw or not. Make her come to us, stand beyond her chains, and let her become frenzied. She'll break them. Then we run. I really don't like the sound of this.
I'm doing it anyway.
It's the only way we live.
Combat time.
Well, what are you waiting for? If we're gonna do this
Combat
right, you
time.
can't be scared. You need to want this as much as I do. So go on. Make the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
Slay the princess!
Change your plans, boys. Impatient. This is her home, not ours.
I do what I want,
Kill
Hunted.
us. You charge headlong into the princess, blade flashing in the dim light of the basement.
She's so pretty.
Yes, 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 yes! Finally, you get it!
For a moment,
She's
the
so
scales
pretty,
feel
chat.
balanced, each of you inflicting debilitating wounds on the other, striking in a dizzying
Did I
synchronicity.
just cut her hand off?
But it isn't long before they
Unclear.
tip in her favor. The cuts and bruises you've inflicted seem little more than superficial, barely so much as slowing her down as she
She's so
continues her
pretty.
onslaught.
The duration of this run has just been panic. You've
in
seen the
contrast,
thumbnail. You
find
knew
it
what you
hard
were
to
in
stand as
for.
Your body gradually becomes less responsive, less powerful, less stable. You can tell she's trying to make it last, but all it would take is one meaningful strike. The coup de grace.
Even the princess. It would be funny.
This was good, but you could have been so much better. I'm beyond you now.
I'm sorry.
Here it comes. I'll see you all on the other side.
No, why is it getting goopy up in here? No! Today is a sad day. It got too goopy for her. The other side doesn't come, nor will it ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again.
Oh,
Why is it here? Why now?
it's okay. You get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
It will be.
That thing reeks of death.
Yeah, 'cause it's gonna kill you, Hunted.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
It's alright, it's gonna be nice.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. I'd like to be somewhere nice.
Poor Hunted.
Maybe there'll be a good fight there. Maybe we'll find her again.
Everyone is voiced by John. That'd be terrifying. I approach the mirror. Time to look at myself. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's inside of it. Just John. You've unraveled. No, my bones! My musculars. They got muscled. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Give me my wife back, please, shifting mound. You are at the cabin. Give me my wife back!
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to
Like
be
that one
there.
time with the apotheosis. They keep taking my hot wife. How dare they? They also simultaneously are my hot wife, but you know, that's fine.
Do you know what we'll find out there?
Yeah, because we went there for a bit and then you yoinked us back. It was quite rude. Do you not know?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known
Isn't the
flickers
full
of
wife
the
better?
lives you've brought me.
Fair enough.
Short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins.
Is this also a wife collecting game? Because you're just giving your wife back to your wife, and then you've got
I'm asking you because I
Mega
cannot
wife.
know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
no. Sorry. Oh, I do know apparently. There are trees and stars, and maybe people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day.
What other
They are
game
not
is
like
there?
us. They
I
do
don't
not
know.
last.
That's sad. Do you think we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence
I
of
am
something.
nothing. I'm the
But
concept
nothing
of
cannot
nothing,
exist on its
dude.
own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one remembers a spark lost in time, and she would stop at nothing to reclaim it. She will
The long
make
quiet.
for a
It's
burning
a very interesting kind of something. I don't know. The long quiet has always just felt empty to me.
Do not mourn her. She has finally remembered what she thought she'd lost.
Oh. I hate the narrator.
No, their thoughts are quiet.
It's
Do you
empty.
think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Even more so than the shifting mound, the long quiet feels like a box that the whoever's playing the game fills. But then otherwise it's just empty. He does, and when I find him I'm gonna kill him.
If he drives you towards my destruction, then he is steeped in delusion, for he does not know me. Just as I hold compassion for you, and you hold compassion for me, you can hold compassion for those who have
I will
wronged you.
not hold compassion for that stupid bird. I'm gonna throw him out of a window. How many more do I need?
One.
Oh!
Whatever you bring me next will be enough. And then gravity will
I've
pull
been
the others
streaming for
back
2
to me.
hours already.
I will be
You know what,
singular,
chat? We're finishing this
a
today.
final multitude.
You like stupid birds. Fair enough. Alright. What do you want? I know
These
you don't
gifts
care.
are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
Do you know what's gonna happen?
If I did, I would already be awake.
Thanks, that clears up so much.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Okay. Everything goes dark, and you die. Last one, chat. Last one.
You're on a
Path in the woods, and at the end of that path
and
is
at
a
the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Can you do the fury now?
If you
It's
don't,
locked because I did
It will be the end
adversary.
of the world.
Once we do a full reset, I can do fury. Game is evil. I think at some point you can ask the shifting mound, like, hey, sometimes I can't do the same things I did before. What's up with that, dude? You know what? It's contrarian
Seriously?
time.
You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
I know exactly where I'm going. Yeah.
Somehow I doubt that, but fine.
Yeah, you could ask the shifting mound, like, hey, what's up with that?
I suppose
And
you just
she goes,
quietly continue
nuh-uh,
down the path
you're not
away
allowed to
from
do
the
that
cabin.
because I'm gonna.
Good. What
I'm
we're
gonna
being
get.
asked to do here is wrong.
It's too boring.
Better
It's
to
not.
wash
It's all
our
the
hands of
same,
this
and I
whole
need
situation
different
than to take
perspectives
part
to
in it.
make myself whole.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh,
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
cabin time.
How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Nope.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish.
I
if
do
you ask
what
me.
I
I've
want.
already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
I don't care. I'm not killing Princess. Let me do what I want.
Killing is such a gauche phrasing and completely ignores the bigger picture. Your task is to slay the princess because she's
I
terrible
do
and
what
she's
I
really got
want.
it coming to her. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
What, I saw something in the woods up there.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition
Cabin
or astrology,
time.
but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself
you
is
defeat
doing its best
enemies
to
in
bring
PG
you your
games.
fated
Slaying
confrontation
them.
with the princess. There's always a choice. Let me tell you
I'm
right
making
now
the
that
correct
you're making
choice.
the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
I do what I want.
And here we go.
What?
As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Uh-oh, chat.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes.
Uh-oh,
Glimpses
chat.
of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
Stop making the sounds creepy.
But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
Stop warbling my music.
In every direction,
Put it back!
there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin.
Put it back!
An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on? But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're
It's
just going to
spooky.
do whatever you can to shirk your
You traumatized
responsibility
me
because
with
you
the
care
princess
more about
and
irritating me
last time.
than you do
Yeah,
about
that
the
was
fate
me.
of the world.
I put it back, so it's fine.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course
It's
you do. Otherwise you
fine.
wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
I love wandering off into the forest in search of certain death.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness, but it's not like any of that time spent
was in the
lost
cage
the
for
woods really matters,
safekeeping.
because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
It's like you know those science things that you get in school where you have like an egg and you have to put the egg in a box and then like drop it off a building to see if the egg survives. That's what the cage was for. And then the egg was actually the princess. Oh my goodness, Magnus Archives reference.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path
There's a wall
cabin.
now.
and in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I can make very fun choices in this game.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I do what I want. If I can't run away, then I'm just staying right here.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Okay then. Oh, go into the cabin.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you.
Nope. Oh, okay.
A warning. Before you go
I
any
love the
further.
massive wall. Apparently she can.
She will lie.
She will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she
says.
Been streaming this game for 2 hours already.
If we ignore him,
Oh,
he's
I
just
didn't
being
mean to skip
difficult
that.
for the
I'm
sake of
sorry.
it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, hero. I didn't.
Let's keep an open mind.
Can't hear you, hero. There's a wall in the way.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing
It's so
patchwork of
creepy
many
up in
cabin
here.
interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted.
It's red.
An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough.
It's
for the
so
place to make
cool
any
in the moving effect. And also how this window the sky is attached to the windows is also a nice touch.
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table,
It's just a
is a
table.
pristine blade.
It's like a table from IKEA or
The
something.
blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it,
Contrarian!
just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
This does not feel very simple and straightforward.
You can't just say that. But when everything here is so wrong.
I'm trying to get it to where things look slightly more even, and I can't. It's just wrong constantly.
Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world.
What's the point? It is, I know, but like I can put it up in the corner and then the door kind of lines up with the floor, but then also this part of the floor over here is still too sharply away.
And if you're going
And then,
to slay her,
not to
you
mention,
cannot let
this
fear
hole in the
creep
floor
into your
here is
heart.
making it very
You cannot
inconvenient.
lose yourself before you even get to her.
There are stars in the floor. There are. And the stars appear to be on a different layer to this. Oh, maybe they're just on the wooden plank part of the floor.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
Contrarian's so silly.
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together.
I do what I want.
Just ignore the stressful geometry. and
Stressful
spend time.
geometry.
How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And
Silly,
if
goofy
you don't
guy.
mind- Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow.
Obviously
It really
real.
isn't
Are
hard.
you sure?
Okay, I'm fine.
Hero's doing his
Good.
best.
Now,
He's been
whenever
through
you're
too
ready,
much.
We're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Contrarian's so silly. Knife time.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Just say no. Just no. Stressful geometry.
Okay, fine, you took the knife. But you really shouldn't hold it like that. Then how are we supposed to hold it? The other way. Thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom. It really doesn't matter how you hold
It matters to
as long as
me.
you have it. Just make a choice. You switch your grip on the
It
blade.
looks so much cooler! I
Congratulations.
genuinely, ever since playing this, I have to hold knives like that, and then, you know, I switch to a way more suited for cutting vegetables. But just for a little bit, I have to... It looks so much cooler!
Yes! Isn't this so much better?
Look at how happy he is!
Okay, fine. You're right. This does look a lot better. It really doesn't matter. Just get on with it and deal with the princess already.
Princess time. Chat.
Yes!
Chat! The cursor does change.
Seriously.
Not anymore, though. Why'd they both crack?
You throw the blade at the window, glass showering the cabin as your weapon flies out into the night.
Contrarian is so
Just have to deal with the
silly.
princess without it. We'll be fine. Don't worry about it. What's the worst that could happen? The
Space
world
paradoxes.
ends.
Fair enough.
Oh, well.
Contrarian is
If
like
the
a
princess
pinky
wasn't going to do it,
yellow.
the heat death of the universe
I feel like
was
he'd
going to
like
come for
pink
it
lemonade.
eventually. I'm not so sure. This place is already messing with my head. It would be much better if we had a weapon. What's done is done.
Who needs a
Good
weapon?
luck, hero.
He's so disappointed in us. Basement time.
The door to the basement creaks open.
This is
revealing
normal.
A web of branching staircases, all built from unidentifiable materials.
This is fine.
Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get. Your head throbbing
This is
with the effort of making
fine.
sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go
Just
up,
like in the
let
magazine.
alone down.
This is that one thing that the spiral people made. The great twisting.
The air here has a sickening, almost
They're very
sludge-like
silly.
miasma to it. The kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every
it's
scent
so
there
pretty
is
up in
at once.
here.
An odor that is simultaneously
They're so
everything and
happy.
yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick,
No one's happy here.
nauseating nothing.
The great twisting is what Connor did. How dare you?
If the princess lives here,
How-
slaying
how
her is
could
probably
you?
doing her a favor. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
Spooky. That was probably a pain to voice act.
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby.
Contrarian.
I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong.
Stranger's
This
so
feels
silly.
like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die.
No, it's fine.
We don't even have a weapon.
We had a weapon.
But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is,
What kind of hero is
know
running
one
away
thing
from a
for sure.
princess? Apparently this one.
and what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
The most important part. Truly. Center staircase. It's really, why would he eat in the first place? I need a wall.
You step onto the center staircase. Paths wind out around you in all directions, each step branching into its own staircases, which branch into their own staircases, and so on. You aren't quite sure if yours is taking you up or down, but at the very least, it's taking you somewhere.
We're going somewhere, chat.
You concentrate on where you are, careful not to stray onto any of the many splitting branches that tempt you
Cobbler
on all
accepted real
sides.
life.
You wouldn't want
Have
to
I
have to
eaten
backtrack
any
to
rocks
yours once you'd
before?
made a decision that took you
I
someplace
think
else.
I've eaten sand once or twice. When I was like super small. So I guess technically.
And so you
Don't
take
eat
one
sand.
careful, focused step after another. 1 foot down, another foot down,
That's a lot of stairs.
another after that. You lose yourself in following the correct pattern, in following what looks to be the true path, the one that cuts straight down,
Who needs
Or up.
stairs anyway?
or maybe sideways. But no matter the direction it goes, it certainly is the most true path. You know that much.
I did it. I chose the correct path. That does not look correct
You
to me,
slowly
chat.
lose sense of yourself the further you go.
Straight mayonnaise. Why would you have straight mayonnaise? How could you? Why?
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to
Why
uncover.
would you drink straight mayonnaise? I can't even focus on like how messed up the game looks right now with the cursor. That's not a good enough reason to drink straight mayonnaise. Oh look, I'm the long quiet.
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the
You can tell,
only
'cause my
things
finger's all
experienced
goopy.
are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey.
Does that mean I'm just like
Continuous march
holding
forward
the
to a
narrator?
destination
Just like
long
grasping
forgotten.
him? I don't know. This is what happened in the route with Pretty Woman. I need to be more specific. The one with the hole in the me apotheosis. And I'm pretty sure narrator was dead and gone by then, so I'm assuming this is Long Quiet.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity.
Around with a Pretty Woman.
At the
Yeah.
heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as
Can I help you?
Hello. How are you?
What the hell was that? What happened to us?
Hi.
I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but
Spooky
also
ghost
still
woman.
the same
That's
person I
true.
was at the top of the stairs.
Look at how the eyes are the only thing that are lit up. She's just looking.
Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
Thanks, Contrarian, who suffers a mildly traumatic event and then just goes, yeah, time to keep messing with the narrator.
The princess, eyes bright but otherwise
in mind.
shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember.
We remember.
Well, I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit. Try and get our bearings.
The bar, they're
She
getting a little
seems
wiggly up in
normal.
there. You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent to slay you.
I don't have any weapons, and I'm chained to a wall. Do I look like someone that could end the world? Do I look like a monster?
Fair enough.
Everything you've heard about me is true, and I'm going to lay waste to everything.
You know, go back. Spooky.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just
Hi.
one of her, there is now another. We can do that?
It's very bright.
I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? Again? Have you been here before?
Yes, obviously.
Should we tell him? Nah, let him stew.
Yeah, it's because she's all spooky, I guess.
Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin.
I like stew.
We just turned around and left until... It's hard to describe. Until the
Cabin
only thing
time.
we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen.
I love
If only
seeing.
you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it?
Hi.
Whatever you saw last time, unsee it.
Unsee
Whatever
it?
thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them.
I see all.
If it's not
I'm like
already too
Jonathan
late.
Sims,
You
head
have a job
archivist
to
of the
do here, and
Magnus
you need to
Institute.
do it now. Oh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of
Head
her.
pats. Is there a head pat button? Regretfully. Wait, why? That's so rude. That's so rude. Okay then. What's your name?
Princess. No, I don't need a name.
My name is whatever hushed whispers follow in the wake of my devastation.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful.
And I didn't click it?
What do you want me to say? That I'd be a good person?
Maybe, I don't know.
Besides,
You already know what I'm going to do.
Control C, Control V. Apparently.
Not a single real answer. At least aside from Miss Blood and Destruction, it's infuriating, isn't it? Whose buttons are there for us to press? Whose skin is there for us to get under?
She's so silly.
Not exactly how I'd put it, but I don't disagree. There must be something we can do. Asking questions just seems to make things worse. I don't think we're going to be able to put her back.
I'm gonna put her back.
Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her.
Contrarian is losing it.
It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making
Squish
things
Control
worse.
Z. Yeah, when I do something, but this seems bad.
Wait, that's not right.
Oh, really? Who could have noticed?
Go on.
Got contrarian.
You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident
She's
stride.
multiplying.
You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception
Ooh,
multiplying
spinning.
in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you
Have
use
the
it to
blade
strike
back,
her
chat.
bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone.
Oh, look at her go!
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess.
Is that the damsel? I don't know. I can't tell. There's a lot going on right now. Look at this one. This one's having a good time.
But this...
That's
we can't...
That's not right. We spin.
Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now.
At this point, we're the damsel. It's so squished up in here. I like wit. Wit would be nice.
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating.
Sorry. Get over it, I guess.
Luckily for all of us, nothing and
Ugh,
everything
that
doesn't
was
go
a
on
wet
forever.
noise.
The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart.
Oh, they got squished.
I think he's gone.
We've done it. We killed narrator again.
We were never going to salvage this, were we?
No.
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of
We have this is the budget shifting now.
They just don't fit.
From nothing comes nothing. Fair enough. It's quite the line.
We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
Look at how fleshy she is. Oh, it's getting goopy. It's getting goopy around the edges.
Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this.
Don't even start, dude.
How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
Oh, really? I don't think you actually thought.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
Yikes. I'll do my best. Whee! Away, she. Can we make that go away? Thanks, chat. The results of his. But you'll never know if she hears your reply. She's gone. Memory returns.
She's gone.
The spiral,
Where
like
did
in
she
the
go?
Magnus archive.
Should we try and find her?
Okay, so I was doing my Dutch homework the other day, and it was like assigning family member terms to things, and there was one question that was like, okay, so if you're plotting people on a family tree, you've got Helena and Michael who are married. And it's like, oh my goodness, they shipped the distortion, and my mom, who was near enough by to hear me talking to myself, was like, I'm pretty sure whatever you did, you read that wrong. And then I was like, no, look at this, and then I like read out the question. She was confused. It was amusing.
And is that a mirror? Why is it here?
Local void
Why now?
spiral. I'm sorry. Don't be scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Rambling time.
Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
It's a mirror. You can't be afraid of mirrors. It's just a little guy. You're gonna be okay.
Okay. If you say so, we'll trust you.
Void noise. No.
You're not messing with us, right?
I hope not. No one was ever afraid of mirrors. What's a mirror? You approach the mirror, gaze into your reflection, They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's inside of it. The void. What? What's the void, stranger? Relatable? I am not. See? See? I don't know. Somebody said a while back, like, the long quiet's not nothing. The hit video game. Oh, is that a video game? That's lovely. Am I nothing at all? Stupid narrator. Die. Die. So, Alex, was that you? Alex, was that you? In my defense, I'm just a silly, goofy guy. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in the shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
I'm gonna hit you with a truck. That's a lot of cracks. Why did you want me to slay the princess?
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind.
Bird!
She must be destroyed.
I do what I want, actually.
And despite how far you've fallen, you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Please say it hurts when pieces of you break off like that.
It doesn't hurt.
Oh,
I don't feel pain.
this
Not
is
physically.
tragic, chat. You've been the same all along.
I haven't, and that's by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another
You
world.
can say the narrator's in the thick of it. Not again! But I thank you for coming to the stream.
But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Why did you lie to me? Is it because you were stubborn?
Any other version of me you talked to was just that, a version of me. It wasn't me. As to why they lied, perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial.
Denial.
I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant.
Well, maybe you need to get over it.
For all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them
I love
are
how
right
creepy
and
the
which of them
mouth
are wrong,
is.
really?
In denial. I didn't know he could swim. He won't be able to swim when I tie rocks to him.
Except for me. I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
You know what? Just for that. Just for that. Just for that. Just for that. I've heard enough. You already know what you are. You are the long quiet, a vast and incessant god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin. Off we go, I guess. The best character has perished. No, good. Good. Let him die. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. I'm too tired to pronounce things properly. Nascent. Nascent. I don't know how to pronounce words. Hello. That's my wife. too tired like a bicycle. Nasal cavity.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see
Hello.
me. It's been so
It's the shifting
long,
mound.
and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I'm a long quiet, but I don't saying that's my wife is so real and also very CGI. I make good choices to an eldritch god. That's an important clarification to make. No, she's just herself several times over.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the
She's
shifting
all the little
mound,
bits I gave
a
her,
pale imitation
and now
of what
she's
I
a whole
actually
thing. What happens now?
am. Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting.
She's so
It's written
she
into
is
your
full.
nature, isn't it?
She is. She's so pretty.
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my
I'm assuming that the
multitudes.
echo is just another word for the narrator, because he made the construct.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility
Everyone needs
of
at least
meaning?
4 hands.
Or will you open
Indeed.
the final doors
Then you
to
can
our
drink 4
liberation?
cups of tea at once. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
You have 2 hands. How do you drink 2? You drink... You have 1 cup per hand. If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment? Or becomes
If you're
hands if
saying
you don't eat
that, it's
vegetables?
because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it.
Yeah, that makes no sense, but I appreciate the enthusiasm.
Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well.
What?
If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
What?
When masses mob you, there is no beginning to them, and there is no end.
And there is no
There is only
end.
the flood of
There
bodies.
is only the
In
flood
every
of
moment
bodies.
you hold every possible
In
sensation
every
at
moment
once,
you
and
hold
then you
every
hold them all
possible
again.
sensation at once, and then you hold them all again.
We're going in reverse. These horrors are actually... oh my God. Hang on. We're going in reverse.
But in the end, you reflected it back at me. For a brief moment, both of
Look.
us were everything.
It's the same thing.
We can be everything again. We can weave a beautiful and endless song.
Why is that pink? That's a slightly different color. Hold on. So every version of us across every reality, and not every reality had you drawing breath. Even then, I went on. The world doesn't need you. Are we technically a serial killer? Yes.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you.
Okay. I've killed you several times, though.
I crush you. I bleed you. I grind you to paste. My scars are a
That's a
memory
mean
of
thing
what
to say.
You used to be to me.
To be fair, I think they were her words, if I
back.
remember correctly. Because they were a different color. She had to become a ghost several times, in fact.
You
fight, but you fight as a shadow. I crush you because I have to. Because there is no honesty in mercy. Who lost and who won when you entered my cave? You died on the floor. But my soul
She's
went
so
in ways
pretty.
your body couldn't.
But in the disappointment of my victory,
I have this
gave
image
me a new
saved.
challenge to face within myself. Without obstacles to overcome, we stagnate into nothing.
Ah, it's a very fun game with many endings. Duress the. I want to address you. I want to address you. Oh, I didn't actually read all of
Look
that.
at who
Oops.
we are now.
I thought I just
and see how
misclicked because
small we
she
were
started
then.
talking. Oopsies, chat. Is there a way I can go back? Is there an undo button? Chat, let me go back and see the last ending. Oh wait, journal. That's terrifying. We've both become better for what we've been through. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet.
That cold fire has left your eyes. Are you finally willing to listen? A picture of a life, and a picture of a life, and a picture of a life.
Oh,
How
it's
deep
the
must
sad
repetition
one.
still our movements, until even the air we breathe is stale. You doused the flames of false devotion, and in my despair, you lifted my chin, and the two of us danced beneath the stars.
Hi.
But the stars can't be seen unless the flames go out, and the walls come crashing down. Can you not do for all things what you did for us?
Remaining silent.
But you say nothing.
I say what I want.
Fear is a chain around the neck and a needle in the eye.
Needles, you say. Wait, look, it's my whole body! Wait, look! Look! I've got arms! I think those are wings. Maybe. It's unclear.
It was fear that made our prison, and it was fear that told
The
the
head's
lie
just all the
that our
way down
spirits
there.
were not free to choose. But even bound, you saw a light, and you gave me the wisdom to speak my heart and shed my doubts. Without fear, suffering ceases to be. Without fear, death dissolves. Without fear, we are free to choose beauty.
Well,
This construct is a machine of fear. It has no place in our divine hearts. Shatter it. Leave with me.
honestly, that would work on me. It's not what any of this has been about.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me.
You are weightless and alone, suspended in the gravity of an
Earthware.
idea too
No
great
idea.
for you to hold. The very ground beneath your feet loses its meaning. There is nothing but me.
Oh. Hello!
When you were confronted with my vessel's apotheosis,
Hi.
you chose to accept me, to allow me to burn away all doubt, and turn you into an instrument
That's
of
true.
my divine
I did do
will.
that.
You accepted that I was everything, and together we found our purpose.
I did do that. It was great.
Only with both of us.
Down she
is a
goes.
future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into consciousness.
Blanket made of herself. We were so close.
And we are so
Come back!
close to freedom again, if you'll let us have it.
As the clash between the two, between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving. How long can Chai be alive? Challenge. Unclear. Oh, I broke it. I broke it. Chat, I broke it. Chad, I don't know what I did. I'm scared. Chad, I'm scared. Not close. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I've been streaming for 3 hours almost. Mobile version.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
That sounds good to me. Do you think? I think we're a bit past that. She absorbed a god who tore open the very fabric of existence. I was also the fabric of existence at that time. So, yeah. How do we leave? How do we leave?
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final piece lies with you.
We're leaving, chat! Out we go! Oh, wait, I'm supposed to read that. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensations in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for her, is you. 2 nuclear bombs. Close enough, that'll do it. You feel your wings, spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it. 3. Maybe with 3. But it does not yield.
I love you.
Oh. We're doing it again! We're doing it again! It's take 2 of getting the god time. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. We did it, chat! She's so happy. I look. You are free, and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
We did it! There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality. Something that simply is. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
She's so pretty, chat. Step into the infinite. Off we go. Ah! You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contain 1,000 more. Which eyes are you supposed to focus on? That's a great question. I think that one up there specifically. I like that one right there. Oliver counts. You exist and you are aware, just as you always have been, and just as you always will be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. Each and every one, if you're not a coward, simply grow more eyes. We did it, chat! I played the game live on YouTube.tv. At what cost? I slayed the princess. I did not slay the princess. I went and destroyed the world with Now Fury. I've been streaming for 45 minutes longer than I usually do. I have to go. I'm sleepy. Maybe one day. Maybe. Perchance. We'll see. The voices in your head. Jonathan Sims. Princess Murder 1. You just got like 2 hours and 45 minutes straight of princess murder. Free me. We need more. I did my for you, like the dance. Not the damsel, no! No! The chat, the credits are longer than I thought they were. You would watch a 24-hour chai stream. I'm not sure if I could produce a 24-hour chai stream. What if I just stitch all of the chai Slay the Princess streams into one video? What if I just do that? Does that count? Ah! Thank you. I appreciate that. Unfortunately, I don't want to. We did it. Go into the gallery. Where's the gallery? There's the gallery. Hello, gallery. Look! 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 Twitch has for the creeps. I'm not doing that. We did it, chat. And then also here's myself. Damn both of you to an incomplete existence. Concerning, alright. We are no longer in the thick of it. We're in the unthick of it. There are some- wait! 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 Wait, this is- Huh. Why would they do this? Why would they do this? They are cute. They're adorable. Leave with her not in hand. Why is that an option? Hello? Oh. Oh, there's the stranger. Oh, I got nearly everything. Split her as much as you're able. Dude, I do have to 100% it. I do. I have to get all of them. But at what cost? Apotheosis. She's so pretty. Says 100%! Woman. 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 Oh. Oh, damsel. Ugh! Is it just me or is she changing? No, she's not changing. She's becoming worse. Really worse. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, do not rip yourself open for your partners. It is unimaginably painful. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. I'm just looking through all these. But yeah, that's the stream. Thank you all so much for if you're a coward. That's the stream, cause I've been streaming for nearly 3 hours, and most of the time I stream for like 2 hours max. I've streamed. I'm done. I did it. Our stream's over, chat. We can go home. Thank you all so much for coming. Consider subscribing if, you know, this gets enough traction like the last one did. Maybe I'll stream Slay the Princess again. I've gained a subscriber. Thank you so much. The quota is filled. What? Almost 3 hours. Not quite 3 hours. Almost 3 hours. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future content, and I hope to see you soon. No! No, okay, when I made my channel, the first thing I ever did was, like, decide to myself, I'm not gonna overtly ask people to subscribe. Not happening. They can subscribe if they want, but I'm not gonna aggressively be like, oh, what? Pardon? Pardon? Okay. That was terrifying. We'll do it for you. Alright then, I appreciate that. Give it to your inner influencer. No, I'm not doing that. But yeah, thank you so much. Please, debate subscribing. Leave. Exit. Stream's over. You can go home. You're free. No! I'm not gonna tell you to smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell until it can't work anymore. I'm telling you to do what you want. And if you don't think if you don't want to subscribe to me, that's okay. Can you stop moving the screen? I'm trying to do an outro, but I keep getting distracted by people telling me to be proper Minecraft YouTubers. No! I said I wasn't gonna, I'm ending the stream before it gets any worse. Good night.